the area, and there was actually a faint sound of the family's cry for help. Given all that into consideration, it's amazing that you'll be surprised who was able to sniff this family out.
I was right here.
Petrimoulx shows me where her Mayflower home once stood, recalling the crucial moments before impact.
We walk from here, from the kitchen, get through here, and walk just about 3 steps, get through the storm shelter.
As she was getting her girls ready for bed, she got a phone call from a friend to get to safety. The power abruptly went out.
About 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes. The tornadoes hit.
Ida and her 2 daughters sat in the storm shelter for at least 5 minutes, listening to heavy objects pound and scrape the door. Once it was over, she made her move, but the door was stuck.
I told her, "I'm here, please help me," and they couldn't hear me, so I knocked so louder and louder.
Ida could hear her neighbors searching for her. She knew it was pitch black outside, worried she'd never be found in the rubble.
"Oh, ma'am, I could help you because this cover with a tree, let me get somebody."
With the help of some neighbors, Ida and her daughters escaped a second time.
We will cry, and I thank you, the guy, he said.
But the man wasn't taking credit for the rescue. Ida says her neighbor lives right over this hill, and just imagine what we're seeing out here right now. All this damage this neighbor couldn't see. So what did he do? He relied on his dog, and you can see right here all the paw prints that lead up to the storm shelter where that family was trapped.
You have to thank you, my dog. The dog just held you.
The dog found you?
Yeah.
Happy to get out, reality quickly set in. Her home was gone, and it was also her daughter's 5th birthday.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
Now, Ida's husband wasn't home at the time. He was so worried because he wasn't able to get a hold of his family, but he is very happy tonight knowing that man's best friend was able to locate his family when others couldn't. Meanwhile, we're going to go live to Drew Petrimoulx. He joins us live in Pulaski County with more on tornado recovery efforts. Drew?
I don't hear Suzanne. Well, we are here in western Pulaski County. This was the area first hit when this tornado first spawned, and you can take a look. You can see some of the damage here just as bad as what you see in other parts of the state. You can see it's really hard to even tell what exactly we're looking at here. It appears to be some type of a storage shed, but you can see the twisted metal and broken glass out here in the area where this tornado first struck. There is equal damage to other parts of the state, but there is also worry here that the help that other parts of the state have seen might not materialize here.
Almost like the house got flipped up, twisted around, and slammed down on me.
Showing us around what was once his home off Deer Road, Will Martin counts his blessings.
It's unbelievable.
Thankful to still be alive.
I'm still kind of amazed. I just got really lucky.
The rural community in the valley of Brush Mountain was the first location hit by a tornado Sunday night.
Got thousands of dollars worth of equipment and tools, and they're crushed.
Faulkner County has been declared a federal disaster zone, but this part of western Pulaski County has not.
I wish I could get the word out to let it be known that, there's other people that are in dire need as well.
Martin in a particularly bad spot. He was in the final stages of completing construction on his home.
I couldn't get insurance because they said it was unfinished.
In Valonia and Mayflower, volunteers have flooded hard-hit areas, but here
it's a lot of family members helping family members and a lot of neighbors helping neighbors.
Careful now.
We even pitched in a little Wednesday, helping Martin clear away some debris. He says he'll start the work of clearing away all this Thursday. Still not sure what the future holds. What do you do now?
Trying to figure it out. I'll cry some more probably, and with the help of my neighbors and friends, we're going to clean this up, and I'm just going to somehow start all over.
Now, I've seen damage both in Valonia and now here in western Pulaski County. One of the things I find so striking is the different types of things you find out here. Here's a light that fell down, but surprisingly, the bulb is still intact, the glass not broken. Now, I've been told by residents out here that Governor Mike Beebe toured this area in the last couple of days, and their hope is that he will push for a federal disaster declaration for this area in hopes that they can and then in turn start receiving some of that extra federal money. For now, we'll send it Back to you guys in the studio.
Well, you know what? I'm sure a lot of people there are hoping he'll get to pushing on that really quickly because they need help and they need it fast. You know, the guy that you talked with there, our heart goes out to him. I mean, there he was in the middle of building a home, no insurance on it, and now it's gone.
That's exactly right. And he said he was trying to get that insurance. He said he went to a couple different insurance companies asking for them because he knows that things can happen, but they said they wouldn't give it to him until it was complete with the construction so they could do a full appraisal on it. So it's just one of those things that he couldn't get. Now he's faced with rebuilding from just a concrete slab. Luckily, he's in that type of business, so he's hoping to do a lot of the work himself. So it's a big job.
Yeah, it is. All right. Drew, thanks a lot.